What do you get in the box? Let's check it out. Beats Studio, 2nd generation. The original Beats that took the world by storm. Alright. So you get a pretty nice package, I gotta say, but it's nothing like crazy good. A lot of people geek out over the packaging. It's nice, but it's nothing like amazing. The original remastered. Yes, I've taken these out of the box already. I'm going to put it back in just to show you guys. So we have your neat carrying case. The headphones are in here. I'll get to these in just a second. The new Studio, signed by Dre, all over the place. Who cares? So what do you get in here? You get a cliffhanger hook thing that goes on the carrying case itself. Get a nice little manual with some pretty cool Beats sticker. That's cool. Also give you a list of products. You get a nice wiping cloth. I don't know why you need that. But it's nice that they threw that in there. And you get this box full of goodies. You get a regular microphone cable. And you get a charging cable. Sorry about that. Let me focus on that. Well, anyways, I'll do a close-up later. You get your charging brick. I'll explain why you need this in a second. And you get your regular microphone cable with a pause, play, volume button, and you can make and receive calls. Everything in here is actually very good quality, I gotta say. High grade plastic, good rubber, these won't tangle on you, all that good stuff. So let's get some of this out of the way. Get to the headphones themselves. Voila! So I got the blue ones. I thought they were pretty cool without being too loud. Check that out, it's really reflective. Really nice plastic. The snap that these give you is really solid. The build quality on these headphones are really good. I gotta hand it to them. I guess Beats isn't owned by Monster anymore, but whoever's putting these together is doing a really good job. Pod or some accessory, and you plug this end into the port. If you look right here, the headphone will automatically turn on, which is really cool. You have these LED lights to show you how much battery you have. And when you take them out, they will shut off as well. You can do this manually by using the button. And it's only showing 4 out of 5 lights because the battery isn't fully charged. So how is the noise canceling? Well, I won't say it's as advanced or as nice to use as some of Bose noise canceling software. You can see probably the microphone right here. Sorry about that. And you charge it right here by plugging it into a USB. They're pretty good. I wouldn't recommend taking them on a long flight solely for noise canceling because the battery isn't the longest lasting. I think they say it runs for like 12 to 18 hours. I'm not so sure about that. I haven't had the time to test that. But I listen to my music pretty loud, and on a plane I'm sure you would be also. So I think it would drain them pretty quick. Back to the build quality. Yes, it's really, really nice. Not as nice or as cool as the Bowers and Wilkins P5s or P3s. Just note that the P5s are $300 headphones, and I got these at Best Buy for $260 because they price matched it. They will do that for you if you show them Amazon or something like that. Another feature is the mute button. So this is a really cool feature. So when you have the headphones on and someone may be talking to you and you might have missed it, you can just go ahead and tap down on this button, and while you're tapping it down, noise cancellation will shut off as well as your music temporarily, so you can hear what they have to say without taking the headphones completely off your head, which I think is a really cool feature. What else? As far as sound quality goes, these are very well-rounded headphones. You still can get that crazy bass when you want to listen to your electronic dance and hip-hop. These are still really great old-school hip-hop and rap headphones. But you can go and listen to something like Big L, and then you can go and listen to something like Adele. You could listen to Jupiter by Gustav Holst, and then you can go and listen to something really new, like Katy Perry. These headphones won't disappoint. I think whatever they're doing with the software inside is pretty damn good, although it does sound artificial some of the time. They're very clear, insanely clear. And I can't say I'm disappointed by these. For $260, they are really, really great buy, and they come packed with a bunch of features and just cool things. Really good build quality. The only downside is that you have to charge it, which is kind of a bummer. I would have liked to see if I could just pop some batteries in somewhere. That would have made my life a lot easier. Also, one criticism I have, I did have the Solos before these, the Solo 2s, and I thought they were pretty good headphones, but I did have to return them because of how tight they were on the head, and they were just insanely tight. They would probably be great for some outdoor activity with them, you're playing soccer or whatever, but they just, after like 30 minutes, my ears would just, my left ear especially, would just hurt so bad. I just couldn't stand it anymore, so I returned them, got these, and they pretty much alleviated the problem. These are very comfortable. The only thing I will say is that despite how comfortable and cushy these pads are, they're really nice quality, pleather, whatever, the hole for your ear isn't that big, and I have really small ears. I don't know how big this is, but here's a G-Shock for comparison. Just like the G-Shock is almost wider than the space that it gives you for the ear. So I do get a little bit of irritation from these. Would they make a good travel headphone? Definitely. Given that you have the technology to charge it, like some mobile USB charging station or your laptop, which you probably will have. Would they make a good desktop headphone? I'd say so. If you don't plan on having these in for a super long time, because I would recommend like the P5s. They're just a lot more comfortable if you're going to have them in for like 2-3 hours at a time. You're going to fall asleep in them or whatever. They do stay on your head very well. They're better than some other headphones. They're still pretty tight compared to other headphones. They're not as tight as the Solos, but pretty tight as far as headphones go. And I'm just going to get a couple different headphones to compare them to. Alright, so here we have some Sony. These are the MDR XB600s. Sorry about the focus. These are really good headphones. I got these for like $80. I think the drivers are about the same size as the Beats. I got these as a pair of desktop headphones. I did travel with them. As you can see, they got a little scuffed up. They're not the best headphones to travel with because these are attached and they're kind of a pain in the butt. But they're super comfortable, really loose on the head, so you can just slip them on, slip them off when you're at the old desktop computer. I like these a lot. They sound a lot more natural than the Beats because they're just plain old hook them up without any noise cancellation. But some pretty good headphones with good size comparison. These are like loose and jiggly. You can hear the plastic. Everything's moving around, but these are just really solid headphones, man. And here we have some Jaybirds. I don't even know what these are. I got this as, I think I got this as a gift. I think they were a sample. These are wireless headphones I use for working out sometimes. You can run with these. These are really great headphones. I would recommend these if you want to do some physical activity. These are wireless also, but the battery lasts fairly long and longer than any of my workout sessions, that's for sure. And the sound quality is pretty good. Now, should you get the Solos, the Studios, or the Studio Wireless? Well, let's take a look. The Solos I wouldn't recommend them actually for anybody, so don't get those. The Studios with the wires is pretty good, but given that the battery isn't the best in my mileage, I've only been through like 2 cycles, so maybe it'll get better. But if you're gonna wear the wireless for a long time and expect to have a lot of battery for the wireless, listening wirelessly, I think it's just better off to get the wired ones. And the price has gone down on these ones already with the wire attached, so I'd just get the wired ones. Now, I have to say that before you make like any decision, you should probably just go to the Apple Store. That's what I did, and they have such a selection set up for you. You can just you can stand there and listen to all these headphones back to back. Like Best Buy has an alright selection, but Apple has the Studios, they have Bowers and Wilkins, the P5s. They have some neat other companies too, some other German brands and stuff like that. Okay, just to wrap up just a bit, overall these are really good headphones. I'd totally recommend them. About the price, now $260 seems pretty steep, but when you compare it to the P5s, you get a lot of features that the P5s don't give you. You get a bunch of extra cables. They come in and out. You get actual noise cancellation, not just noise isolation, which may even be better based on what you think, but you get a mute button, which is really cool. And I think the Bowers and Wilkins P5s are just right up there with these, with if not better with styling. They're just really cool headphones. You should definitely check them out if you're considering getting these. To touch a little bit more on sound, these headphones are super clear. When you listen to them, they give you a pretty good between, like when you put them on, you listen to music, you can almost feels like the music's coming from the inside of your head as opposed to 2 things on the side of your head. So the music's coming from like right there. You can feel that just a bit, but I think they're better accentuated in some other headphones that don't have noise cancellation. I think it's attributed to the noise cancellation. But really good though, really good. Just to give you a sense of how loud these things really are. Let's get some Big L going.
Hi, Big L. Modern difficulties. Check it out. Yeah.
Now, not only can you hear these pretty loud when just having them around your neck, you can put these down on a table and listen to them. They're like some sound cannons. Hopefully I don't get this video taken down for this sound clip, but this is what they sound like when they're on your ears. So people will be able to know what you're listening to at full blast. This is the mute feature. Just totally mutes it while you're holding it down. Now it doesn't pause the song, it just mutes it completely. Super cool. Turn it down a little bit. This is probably the volume that I would listen to. I'll check this out. Headphones off. You can fold them up, put them in the pouch, and go about your day. If you guys want to get an on-head look at these headphones, I have a pretty small head, just for comparison. So even for some pretty big ass headphones, they don't look too ginormous on your head like the Sonys do. I'll show you the Sonys. I think these things look like way too weird. These things just like, I look like Princess Leia or something. They just like totally pop out. And these are really large. These are wide. These are just desktop headphones for me. And that's probably why these Beats do so well. They're just really good looking, good quality, good sounding headphones. And I think that's the winning formula for Beats. So if you're interested, I definitely recommend go to the Apple Store, go listen to these, see what sounds good, but also what you would feel comfortable with wearing day to day. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.